Hello, good morning. Whensoever any of us is going for any interview, so that time you might be facing these three questions. One is tell me something about yourself. This is one of the most common question that is being asked in in all of the interviews. It could be like brief me something about you or brief me something about yourself, or sometimes it could be asked like what do you would you please describe what do you do in a typical day. So finally interviewer want to know what is your day-to-day task and what is your technical qualification. So this is a ice-breaking question, and whensoever we are going for interview, we are not prepared for the question which we already know this question is going to be asked. So when you are preparing for interview, you must prepare for this question. So what the things I should consider and what should be my introduction? Here I have used write your introduction. So it should be in written, so you are well prepared for that. What are the points that could be considered here? First, it should be a realistic introduction. You should not be claiming something that is not realistic, or it should not be false statement whatsoever you have said. So be realistic. Realistic positive approach. Realistic could be few of the negative points you might be having, so no need to describe them, but whatever positive realistic things you have, you should let the interviewer know. Must study company and role which you are applying for. You should be confident enough but not overconfident, or you should not be underconfident. Write your introduction. It should be short and precise. Job specification should also be there, like how your skills are going to help the organization and what is your education and technical background. Here, the points which I should mention in my resume. First, I should let him know what's my name is. Most of the time we have discussed like a name. It could be written over your resume which he is having in in his hands, or he might say his name at the beginning. Okay, Mr. Manish, come here. So that time name is already discussed, so no need to add the name. Education qualification whatsoever you are having, technical certificates if you have any. For freshers it could be project activities or whatever they have done. Job experience should must be mentioned, and most of the time I have seen the people, they are adding their hobbies, and like if someone is going for IT computer interview, and he is mentioning that listening to music, playing cricket, and playing football. So these are not correlated things. So we should avoid to write them, or we should avoid these things. Last lines must be with 100% what I can say, 100% of your awareness, right? You must be fully aware that what you are going to tell the interview, because these lines are going to lead further conversation. So your in last lines what you can add is, I have just mentioned three things. You can add your day-to-day task or your daily routine in office, whatsoever you are doing, you can mention it here. It could be your recent achievements whatsoever you have done, or it could be your improvements which you have brought to the existing environment or the project, or at last you should say thanks to him.